Alright folks, this is video number 1 in a selection I'm doing on some items from a company called djskirts.com. Now I'm going to do quite a few. The reason being is I want to try and break it down into its simplistic form. In other words, go step by step through each individual item so you get exactly the right idea on what they're all about first of all. There's no point doing one video on everything, it'll just be a complete mishmash. Also, anyone watching me for the first time, I basically do sort of demos, tutorials on all things DJ. Now, this particular piece of plastic just behind me there is from a company called djskirts.com. As ever, I'll put the clickable link in the description. Video number 1, what I'm going to do is just look at the framework of their, sort of, it's like a DJ console. If you imagine, let's say for example, you set all your gear up, or you've got your decks, your PC, whatever, on a table, and quite often, I'm not saying all the time, but quite often, there'll be loads of cables all over the place. Well, using something like this, all right, not that framework, because of course you still see the cables there, you'd have a nice screen in front of it, which I will show you in a future video. But using something like this, it just gets rid of all of that, and it makes the setup look a lot more professional. In other words, you could have, like, I don't know, you could have a load of crap behind there and no one would see, and you'd be happy like this, and someone would look behind there and you've got a washing machine, a tumble dryer and a hairdryer. But if you're producing good quality music, you're having a bit of fun, who cares? Right, Punk TV this is. Right, okay, now first of all, comes with some instructions. Now, to be quite honest, you could just throw that away because, well, you don't really want to do that, no, keep it. But it is sort of relatively straightforward. Now the unit I've got there, if I just put the camera down slightly, is the 8-foot unit. And comes in 6 foot and 4 foot. 6 foot is near enough exactly the same. Of course, logically it's smaller, and you have a section in the middle, and then the 4 foot is smaller again. So, hold on, where is it? Yeah, 4 foot, 6 foot and 8 foot. There you go, if I just show you that. Okay, so what have we got? Right, I mean, you see, there's no editing or anything like that, and there's no one helping me, it's just me doing my wacky thing. Right, hold on. Don't go away. Stay there. That. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull this apart, like that, and show you. Just have a look through there. You see that? See? There's one of them. Now that's one of the pieces. Okay, admittedly, it's just plastic, but seems to be relatively good quality, and maybe you could go down and start cutting up bits of plastic, but then again it could be all shapes and sizes. Now, okay, what have we got here? We've got 1, 2, shit, don't do that. Alright, basically, if I hold that like that, what we've got for the 6 foot and the 8 foot is that's the middle piece, and of course you'd have one there and one there. So if you imagine that's the top, and then exactly the same for the bottom. So you'd have one on there and one on there. So you see, the way I look at it, if I break it down like this, let's say for example, you know, you've got one of these, you don't know how to put it together, you could watch this and you could put it together. But if you need to watch this particular video to actually put it together, then maybe you need to go to a shop and buy an extra 5 or 6 brain cells, because it's easy. Right, how did you put it together? Ah, right, yeah. Now right, here's the side bit. If you look, you've got an end pipey bit there, and you've got an end pipey bit there. So, right, let's take that off there, off there. That's funny. Right, you've got a small bit there, which is basically the side, so that will fit on the side like so. You've got another one underneath, and then if I just put that down there, and all hell breaks loose in a minute, you've got one of those. So if you imagine, I'm facing the crowd, that bit there is to the side, you know, like that, with a small bit down there. Alright, basically what we've got is a framework to put the material around. Alright, now this is video number 1 on basically the framework. Like I said, it's from a company called djskirts.com. I'll be doing loads more on the different items. Practice and enjoy. Thank you very much. There it is there.